Am I working? It would appear so. Okay. Okay, now pop out chat. And I already see somebody. Okay, cool. No, I know it's working then. All right. So in theory, all I should do is put this here, put that there, and we should have a chat on screen. Is it working? Let's see. Let's go. Oh, we'll go back to my. Okay. Yeah, I think we have chat on screen. All right. Yeah, it should be working now. Hello guys. Okay. I'm pretty sure you guys can see everything, right? You guys probably see my little avatar on screen talking. That should be working. The music also should be working. There should be music in the background, and you guys should be able to see the chat right now. Can you confirm if all of those things are working? Before I begin? Yes. Yes, okay. I cannot believe I did it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was what a journey. Oh my god. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be a YouTuber anymore, man. This is so hard. It's ridiculous. Is the music in the background playing? Is the music that's playing in the background too loud? Should I lower the volume? I don't think I can listen to it without having an echo in the background for you guys, because you're gonna listen to it twice. So if I raise the volume on my end, you're gonna listen twice. So is it good? Yeah, and okay, it's good. Fantastic. I did it. Oh my god, this is so awful. It's so hard. I don't understand why it's so hard. It's 2020 current year. It should be so it should be much easier. All right. Oh, the game should have noise. Let's check. Can you guys tell me if you can hear the game? Like, there should be no music in the game, but you should be able to hear the clicks and stuff. Those little picking, bling, tang, those kinds of stuff. Hold on, let me. That. Can you hear that? Let's go back to the chat. Yes. Okay, awesome. Then I think I did it. I did everything, no? Oh, no, I have to check if the Photoshop is working. Can you guys confirm if you can see my Photoshop? It should be open right now. You guys should be able to see that. Yes. All right. Then the last thing would be my my browser window. You guys should be able to listen to this. Wait, I'm gonna pause the music. You should be able to listen. I should be able to play videos, and you guys should be able to listen to them, right? If I play a YouTube video, you guys should be able to hear that. Let's go back. Ah, okay. I forgot that I set that up. Please tell me that worked. Did the donation work? I forgot that I set that up. I did it. I set everything up. What amazing. Oh my god, this is so awful. It's so hard. I wish it was easier. All right. Enough testing. Everything works. Okay, let's go back to the video toy though. Okay. Okay. Let me do this. Guys, since I made the channel, since I made the second channel, I've been struggling on doing all of this. It's awful. Why is it so hard? All right. Everything works. I did it. By the way, how do you like my donation screen? It's really good. It's pretty awesome. I think it's funny. Uh, I wanted to make it a circular, but like a little sphere, but it didn't look good. So that I did the best I could. Man, considering that I had no idea what I was doing last time I streamed, I think I've done some pretty good progress. All right. Hello everyone. To be honest, guys, the only reason why I decided to start this stream is because I wanted to make sure that everything was working, especially the chat. So I don't really have much time, but I'm here, so we can spend some time. But I don't have much time, so maybe like an hour, maybe. Definitely not the 4 hours last time. All right, let's start reading some chats. It says, hello, yo, what's up? I don't have a wife, but I will wake up my dog to watch it with me. My title, yeah, kind of works. Hello, we do. Yo, first stream. How are you doing, brother? I'm doing all right. I'm pretty happy that everything seems to be working. Will you make some World of Darkness content? I think that World of Darkness, my concern with World of Darkness is copyright, right? But if I do Lord of the Rings, because Lord of the Rings is copyrighted, so if I do Lord of the Rings and Lord of the Rings does not, I don't get any copyright problems, I will consider doing World of Darkness because it's very requested. I don't know how much there is to it. But yeah, I'm gonna test the waters with Lord of the Rings first and see what happens. Hi, dog. Hi, just some guy. Another W. Yeah, live stream. Yes. We see them all. They're working. Hello, literary is big strong. Will bro ever have the balls to take on? It works. Yeah, but I don't know about the music. I just wanted some chill music in the background. I didn't want to blast your ears with some like rock or something like that. So I just ow. Is that too loud? I think that's too loud. I should lower the volume of that. I think that notification is a bit too loud. I have to lower the volume. Sadly, I cannot do it while I'm live streaming. So yeah, I just wanted some chill music. Hopefully it's not bad. I didn't want to make something that, it makes you want to jump off a bridge or something. I wanted something chill and calm, and I just figured that kind of music would be alright. First try W. Whoa, bro, coming up in the world. Yeah. I'm making progress. Nah, it's good. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Too, and I always lose. Quiet actually, but it's pretty good. Yeah, and no, don't lower it. It's good. No, we can hear you perfectly. YouTuber or PNG tuber? It's a PNG tuber. The software is called ViadoTuve Mini. I'm cool with the music. Hi, favorite Yu-Gi-Oh deck, brother? My favorite deck is, you are witnessing it right now, none other than Ancient Years, my friend. I love me some Ancient Years. I don't think you can see that because of the chat. I'm pretty sure the chat is in the way. But yeah, my favorite deck, and the only one I play, Ancient Years. I've been playing this deck for almost 20 years now. Not a joke. Let's go back to the chat. Where was the chat? Okay, favorite deck. Yes. That one dumb artist and unholy fusion. We can hear the game. It's good. Yes, we can. I think we. Yep. Yes. We see your immaculate art. Smiley face. Jiren. Love your content. Glad to see you are doing live streams as well. Slyante fellow myth bringer. Thank you, Connor Runda. Thank you so much for the $5, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you for testing it. I'm so happy it works. I'm so happy everything is working. Why did you have pics of Jiren? I just needed something on the browser to make sure that you guys could see the browser in case I needed to Google an image, right? And so I thought, like, well, what do I test it with? And so I thought, well, just some Jiren, I guess. Goku Solos everybody. He's our hero, the strongest character in fiction. He's just so cool. God, that came out of nowhere. I think you're talking about the donation thing there. Yeah, I think it's too loud. I have to lower the volume of that. Question mark works. That stuff is hilarious. We hear it. It did. It's so bad. It's good. Oh, you did a great job. Thank you. Thank you. Just some other guy. Just some guy. Thank you. I worked so hard on it. Can Goku beat Ancient Gear deck? No. Goku solos, but he doesn't solo my Ancient Gear though. Chaos Giant is too powerful. What does it do? The Chaos Giant is too strong. Let me see. Let me show you. Chaos Giant. Chaos Giant Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, wait. I need to enable the browser. Okay. Chaos Giant is too powerful. What is his effect? Oh, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. See, your opponent cannot activate monster effects. So if we adapted this to a battle, it means that Chaos Giant, just passively by existing, it disables your powers. He has passive power node. Chaos Giant is too powerful. Goku gets one-shotted instantly. Can Goku solo the Yu-Gi-Oh verse? Yes and no. Like, unironically, if we take everything, this thing, metaphys. How the hell do you spell metaphys? Is it with a Y? Metaphys X. This thing. This thing is the most powerful being in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's called Metaphys Executor. This thing is too strong for Goku. He is the source of every single Yu-Gi-Oh! Multiverse. They all come from him. This thing is too powerful for Goku. Like, unironically, Horakti comes from this guy. And Exodia comes from this guy. This thing is too strong. Goku gets stumped by time stop. Yes and no. No, Goku doesn't get stumped by time stop. Maybe. Bro, glad you started streaming. School has been a drag. Oh, so yeah. Thank you, and sorry you're having issues with school. Wanna speak of mythology? Is that a question or you just stating it? I solo fiction. Yep. Our hero Magni Porslit is the strongest. Who is your singular least favorite character of all time? Like borderline beef. Character that I really dislike. I don't know. I would have to think too long. I don't wanna. If you end up doing World of Darkness, please mention All Wars Grand Maw, because that concept was insane to me. Sure, I'll look into it if I get to it. Not Goku again. No, it's good. Connor just wanted to make sure that donations work. Understandable. Oh, he donated again. Thanks, Connor. Bro is a VTuber. I am a PNG tuber now. My fingers taste like mint. Hello, glad to see that people watch and appreciate you. Thank you for being here, Flavius. I want to ask you how, I don't want to talk about religions, El Hadari, no religions, please. No Buddhism, no Hinduism, and no Christianity, please. My favorite deck is Goku. When are they making a Goku deck? When is Konami making a Dragon Ball inspired deck? They have to, they should. What is your accent, if you don't mind me asking? Well, I don't think I have an accent. Right? From my perspective, I just talk normally. But everybody keeps bullying me about my accent in my videos. There's always somebody who's like, you say things funny. So I don't know. I don't know what my accent is. I'm from Latin America though. So yeah, I guess so. Oh my God, he's live again. This is the best day ever. Oh, hello, Ice Boy Gaming. Thanks for being here, bro. Goku with prep time. Goku with prep time will be really strong. If Goku has time to prepare, he would be a monster actually. Now that I think about it, if Goku has time to prepare, if he knew exactly the thread and he has chance to prepare, he would be extremely powerful. Now that I think about it, yeah. Hey all, have a wonderful day. Thanks, kid. Oh, hello, Kejitsuka. Hello. What I learned about myth is in the Trojan War is how recurring it is. The war went past Odysseus and continued on to the Aeneid and was even in the Prose Edda, which might make it IRTW? I don't know what that stands. The first franchise. Christ, Chaos Giant. Can Goku solo the inner beast of a nice guy who gets angry? Who gonna win? Goku versus... Bro, you can't compare Goku. Love the videos. Will you ever power scale Warhammer 40k in the future? I tried, looked into it. Okay, now that I have a browser, your boy can show you what I was talking about. 40k books. Now that I have a browser, I can show you. List of novels. Okay, is this it? Yeah. I'm gonna start scrolling just so that you understand how much text there is for Warhammer 40k. I'm just gonna start scrolling, okay? Oh, wait. You have to see it first. No, you can see it already. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start scrolling. Just notice how much there is. Just look at this. This is all different text, okay? This is all Warhammer, different texts. Look at this. It keeps going, and it keeps going, and I would never have enough time to read all of this. They would have to stop producing books for me to catch on to this, because they are making books right now. So even if I were to read all of this, by the time I am done with this, there would be more books for me to read. It's impossible. I will never catch up. Look at this. Look. There's too much. Warhammer 40k is off the table because of how much material there is. I would never be able to read all of it. Okay, Goku versus Kermit. Kermit the Frog? Kermit the Frog isn't that strong, surely. Even if you composite him, surely he's not powerful. Yu-Gi-Oh! How about Kuribo? He has that and damage ability. They want to make both videos about how strong are Slavic gods and the story of Slavic mythology, like basically Celtic mythology in under 30 minutes, but instead of Celtic, it's Slavic mythology. That is definitely something that I could do. Love the donation notification. Particularly proud of that one. Yep. Hello, Sergio Sofrafios. Hello. How big is Goku's number? Really big. really big. New live stream? No way. Hello, RT Omega. Hey, it's RT Omega. Hello. Hyperbolic time chamber. Your accent fits with your character. Makes the videos a lot more enjoyable. Thanks. The strongest character in fiction is a character that has effect on real life. If a character affects real life, it stops being a fictional character, no? Yeah. But is it it's so complicated. It's too complicated. But yeah, I kind of agree, but at the same time, I disagree with that. As far as accents, I went down South Georgia and had females think my WVA accent was fascinating. I don't think I will make another stream for a while. I put so much work into this, Omega. I had to try it. I needed to know if everything was working. I've been working on setting all of this up since I created the second channel. So it's been a couple of days of struggle. Devura, no, please. Billy the Kid, please stop. You're getting me in trouble by doing that. More people, but the Warhammer 40k load is so huge. It's actually insane. Yeah, it's massive. All right, bro, I have to go. See you next stream. Love your accent. Bye, Atrocious. Thank you for joining. Have a good day. A lot of source material. LMAO. It's so much. It's impossible. It's not that I'm against reading. It's that there is just too much. And if I start now, by the time I get to the end, there will be more because they're still producing books. So it's just pointless. It's just pointless. I will never be done with it. They would have to stop making books for me to and wait for me to catch up. Goku versus a little angry dog. It's over 9,000. You have stated in many occasions you have headcanon for certain things in your videos. When would you make a video about that? On my theories on different things. I don't think that would be a good idea because I don't want people to mix up my headcanon with facts, right? Like if I make a video and I'm like, okay guys, here's my headcanon about, I don't know, Odin, right? Like it could be taken out of context and people could present it that as use it as if it was a literal fact, and it helps spread misinformation. So I kind of don't want to do that. I've tried to be extra careful whenever I try to like insert my headcanon into things. Greetings from Czech Republic. Hello, Trashman CC. Thank you for joining, bro. Who can beat Yoxototh? My hot take. We talked about this in the last live stream. Let's talk about it again, because how arrogant of me to think that people know, right? Just because I said it once. I believe that. Okay. So it starts like this. There are 3 schools of thought, right? There are people who believe that concepts are powerful, right? When I say concepts, I mean things like ideas like infinity, death, life, luck, fate, etc., right? There are people who subscribe to the idea that concepts are powerful, right? That's one of the approaches. There are people who think that the only concepts that are powerful are space and time. And there are people who believe that no concept is strong. They will tell you things like, well, the concept of love is not powerful, or the concept of friendship is not powerful, or the concept of a hug, or the concept of a table, right? So those are the 3 schools of thought. Depending on which school you subscribe to, right, there are characters that can be the other gods. I personally believe that concepts are strong, right? Not all concepts, but some concepts are powerful. And because I believe that concepts are strong, then characters that, in my mind, characters who can create and destroy concepts would be more powerful than the other gods. They would be on a different tier. And at the point when you can create and destroy concepts, being infinitely above infinite dimensionality is meaningless. It's trivial to you. So, because I believe that concepts are powerful, I think that anyone who can create and destroy concepts would be more powerful than the other gods, which means that every mythological deity, in my mind, is more powerful than the other gods. But that's because I believe that concepts are strong, right? The counter to my mentality is like somebody telling you the concept of a computer mouse is not strong, right? And that's true, but in my mind, concepts are strong. If you can destroy them and create them, that's powerful. I don't know if that makes sense to you, El Haradi. But in my mind, mythological gods can defeat the other gods. Are you familiar with Xavier Renegade Angel? If you aren't, check it out. It's actual peak. All right, thanks for that. The way I see power scale is this. First is the material universe. The person has control over atoms and the thread of the universe. Then is conceptual. The idea of power made manifest. Finally, God. Okay. Hey, how are you doing? I'm probably. Oh, hello. It's my boy, Probably Sane. Hello, Probably Sane. I'm doing all right. It's probably some other omnipotent motherfucker from a potentially stronger verse. It's all relative once you reach such heights. Yeah, sure. Why not? The streams may look like streams now, so the effort was worth it. The streams actually look like streams now. Omega! I was trying my best the first time. Oops, I moved it. Doesn't like reading, confirm. Warhammer Warhammer is so huge that people that cover the topic for years still haven't caught up. Yeah, I know, it's a monster of a franchise. The redesign Bob the Builder solos. Technically, wait, they made a second Bob the Builder? What? Technically, 40k only has 400 books, but the tabletop and fluff is extra. Yeah, but if you're power scaling the franchise, you have to go. That's so loud. I really need to change that. I'm sorry, guys. The only way for me to change the volume of that now is to stop the stream, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm really sorry about that. What was I? I distracted me. Damn it, Goku, you distracted me. My hero. Yeah, if your power scaling the entire franchise, if your power scaling the franchise, you have to go through the entire source material. Because what if there is one book out there where there is one line of one sentence that completely changes the scaling? That could happen. That has happened to me many times. I'm reading about a mythology and then I read a book and I find one sentence that completely changes everything. So you, to properly power scale Warhammer, you have to do all of it. Otherwise, do it right or don't do it at all. That's my personal view anyway. It's fine for people that, go and read the wiki, but that's not how I would do it. I don't think Warhammer 40k is ending anytime soon. No, definitely not. Just play circus music the entire time while saying your headcanon and put it on April Fools. Maybe. Are you saying your headcanons aren't literal facts? I know, it seems obvious to you, right? But you never know how people can take it, and I just try to be really careful when pushing personal theories, right? Most of the time, if you notice in my videos, most of the time I am a literal person. It literally says this, so therefore it's this, and you cannot deny it because it literally says so, right? I try to stay as literal to the text as possible. I just try to be really careful with trying to insert my headcanon because I don't want to spread misinformation. Oh, Goku, you're too loud. Headcanons are only facts if they are made by the original author. Headcanons are only facts if they are made by the original author. I remember I was having a discussion with somebody once about this, actually. I would be interested in anyone who wants to chime in and give your opinion. Is the author of a story allowed to have their headcanons, right? If I write a story, am I allowed to speculate, or by default is everything I think about automatically official? I was having this discussion with someone once. Now, I don't think we reach a conclusion. I remember the guy's argument was, well, Master Roshi believed that the Kamehameha was the strongest, I believe, or it will kill you or something like that. That was his argument, and he was wrong. So therefore, yes, authors are allowed to have headcanons. I believe that was his argument, something like that. I don't remember. I think that authors are allowed to have headcanons anyway. Let's see. What other mythological deities would you talk about in your next videos? So right now, I don't have anything about mythology. My focus is gonna be Lord of the Rings, but Lord of the Rings is gonna take a long time to read. Right now I finished The Hobbit, and I'm 100 pages into the Fellowship of the Ring. I've only done 100 pages. I have to finish the rest, and then I will make videos on Lord of the Rings. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. I'm gonna start making what do you call them? Filler videos. But right now, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know what I'm even gonna upload for the next video. I don't even know. Could you summarize what sources or details made you come to the conclusion that Amon, Ra, and Atum are one? So if you look at all of the origin stories, especially the Ogdo, the Ogdoadic origin story, right? I want to be clear, guys. This is all headcanon, okay? Just headcanon. It's not fact. It's just my headcanon. If you look at the Ogdoadic origin story, right? It goes like this. In the beginning, there was only still water. Right? There was still water, and that water was called Mu or Nu. I'm forgetting right now. And the water was divided into four. They weren't even entities at the time. The four aspects, right? There was the depth of the water, the darkness of the water, the stillness of the water, and it was the stillness or the expanse of the water, right? That it went on forever. And there was the potential that if the water moved, something would happen. There would be a chain reaction, right? And those four entities were called the Ogdod. It was Amon, and I don't remember the others. Amon is the strongest. Amon is the strongest. Also, in another origin text, Ra emerges from the water without form, and he forms his own mind and his own and his own body, and he calls his body Ra. So just by looking at this origin stories, right? So I am like, okay, if he was at first nothing and he comes out of the water and makes everything, including his body and his mind, his body and his mind, then the other thing has to be the soul. That was kind of my conclusion, right? But that's just headcanon. That's just headcanon. Oops. Where was I? Concepts in general are OP in my opinion. Yes, you're probably saying, but you know, the people who don't subscribe to the idea that concepts are strong, what they are going to tell you is this. Well, Mark Zuckerberg created the concept of Facebook, but Mark Zuckerberg cannot defeat every UFC fighter ever, right? That's what they're going to tell you. The people who don't believe in the concepts are powerful will tell you something like that. And you can be on a whole back and forth on whether or not concepts actually have power, but you're never going to reach an agreement. Is literally who all might. Okay. What is the most interesting mythology you have power scale in your opinion? I liked all of them. I liked all of them. Out of all the origin stories, I really liked the Canaanite pantheon, the origin story for the Canaanite pantheon. It's just super cool and super interesting. Nothing else is like, because it's always like there was nothing or there was water, but in this one there was darkness and wind, and it's just so different. I really like it. Why? Forgot the why. But concepts are the manifest of all unreality. Can the other gods create, destroy concepts? Probably saying no. Not that we know of. I mean, Azathoth probably has the power. Probably, right? He probably has the power. Logically speaking, he's at such a level that he probably does. The problem is that he's completely mindless, right? So how would he even possibly even think, right, about making something? Probably he could. Nyarlathotep, I guess you could make the argument that he probably could, but it's hard to say. We know that Yog-Sothoth is more powerful than all of them, and everything is Yog-Sothoth. But even that, is that enough to assume that Yog-Sothoth can spawn things just because he's everything? You know, everything. My house is everything that's in the house, but does that mean that the house can spawn things just because? You know. So I don't know. It's difficult. Even if the other gods could destroy and create concepts, there are let's be reminded that there are gods who scale above guys who can do that, right? So let's go to Photoshop. So I love that I have a Photoshop now, so I can show you these things. Okay, so I didn't want to do that. Okay, so let's say that I pretend that that's a staircase, right? So let's say that here is all the ability to destroy all concepts is here, right? Well, destroy not all of them, no. The ability to destroy and create concepts is here, right? Let's call it D. Let's say that there are some gods who are some mythological gods, right? Can do that. But there are guys who are stronger than those mythological gods. And then there are guys like Zeus who are several degrees stronger than the guys who can destroy all concepts. You see? So mythological gods get really powerful. I don't know why. Who are you? No, go away. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the chat. Sorry, used to referring to them as outer. That's fine. I'm not gonna be pedantic and be like, hey man, you just need. Who cares? It doesn't. I know that in the video I was insistent, but it doesn't really matter. Who cares? It is not arguable that Yog-Sothoth has conceptual manipulation. Is it not? Oh, is it not arguable that Yog-Sothoth? I mean, you can make the argument, but it's pretty weak in my opinion. It's a pretty weak argument. Hello, thank you. Chainsaw Man spoiler. Destroying concepts remind me of the awakened chainsaw demon from Chainsaw Man, where if he eats a demon or something, for example, nukes, the entire concept of nukes is erased. Wow, that's a lot there. Okay. Are there more matches you want to do, like Zeus or Odin? Zeus and Odin is the only big one in mythology. I don't think there is another one that are like people like would be interested in. I mean, religions, I guess, but no. And I don't think about any other that is would be interesting. Uh, I wrote to, hold on, what? A wrote to about robots who are outside cosmos and created it. They are inspired by, oh my god, my cat. They are inspired by Cyberiat. You lost me. You lost me. Only 400 books. Hey, just to read, probably saying, just to read, just to do my my Celtic. I read like 300 different texts, like just that many, just to make that little video. So only 400, it's kind of doable, but only 400 is not true. There's too many. Goku's so strong he can distract people on a meta level. Don't change it. It's so good. The notification. I don't want to change it. I want to lower the volume. I think it's too loud. That's why Goku is OP. Nah, bro, you don't need to pick at every Happy Meal toy. You make the rules, just cover the books first, and if you want, continue onwards. I feel like existential transcendence exceeds all. If you have conceptual manipulation or even erasure, but above you exists a character who considers you fictional, then concepts are relative. But ain't that a concept? Ain't that the idea that you can be above someone else or see them fictional? That's also an idea, you know? That's also a concept. So you'll be the best streamer of our generation. I'd also really like seeing more Yu-Gi-Oh vids in the future. If I find a good excuse, yes, I will make another Yu-Gi-Oh video. Let's celebrate their third super on a live stream. The stream gonna stay on YouTube, on my second channel. I'm gonna upload it on my second channel. They keep donating to him. Let's definitely no. Mean. Hey, Literary Who, big fan of your Lovecraft videos. Thank you. I was curious if you are familiar with Hermeticism at all and any power scaling thoughts you may have on that. The Hermetica. Too complicated. But yes, I've read some of it. Oh, wait. Okay. An author is allowed to say something is headcanon or can say something is true. It's like if the narrator says something is probably true in the narrative. Yeah. That's fair. It is pretty massive. I just love your humor mix. Oh! So loud! I just love your humor mixed with facts about stuff I am interested in. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my videos, Zajik. How about power scaling Hiccup and his crew to the Dragon Riders of Westeros? This is that iron thingy. What's it called? Game of Thrones. Lord of the Rings is so cool. Will you read the sale? I'm gonna read all of it. Yeah, I'm gonna read all of it and then I'm gonna do the videos. How long do you think the stream will be? It is midnight for me. Probably not too long. We've done what? We've done, I don't even know how much we've done. This thing doesn't tell me, but I gotta go look after the business, so I can't be too long. I gotta go yell at my employees. And I'm chatting with people about power scaling. No, probably not too long. At most another. Right now here it's 3:18. At most another hour. At most until 4. Where am I? An author. Okay, that's fair. How about blah 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 blah? He said 1 hour. Headcanon is canon though. Yeah, but is it official? If it's the author, I guess. My question is, well, the question that me and this person were having is the author allowed to have a headcanon, right? Or is it automatically official? Lord of the Rings would be awesome. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I did not enjoy The Hobbit. I am 100 pages into. I keep forgetting. Into the first book of the Lord of the Rings. What's it called? The Fellowship. I am 100 pages into the Fellowship. So far, all right. I read The Hobbit. I did not like it. I did not like The Hobbit. I did not enjoy it. Cool stream. Thank you, Blood. Oh my God, that's such a name. Thank you, my friend. Honestly, all mythology in the Bronze Age seems similar to each other. First is the aspects of Babylonian and Egypt. Then you hear the theory of Zeus being another name of Poseidon. Poseidon was head god in Michigan, Greece. What are we talking about? Whatever you want, Miru. I'm just reading the chat. Hey, Literary Who, finally caught you live. Love your videos. Thank you, Orange. Thank you for joining me. Hey, your name is Orange and your icon is also orange. That's kind of neat. The similarity of most mythologies. The name of a moon hidden Kakeku Heku Nu. That's hard to think about. How powerful is Superman actually? Does it take a while for him to get to his peak, or is he an omnipotent figure? Well, omnipotence doesn't actually exist in fiction, right? Well, I mean, you can't say that your character is omnipotent, but if you wanted to prove it, it would be impossible. As for how powerful Superman actually is, he's very strong, but obviously he's limited, right? There comes a point where his power does have limits. Otherwise, he wouldn't have died to Doomsday. His power is really big, but there is limited at any given time. There is a maximum cap. Hello everyone. Hello no one. You forgot to remove the comments from the screen, or is that normal? Remove the comments from the screen. I don't think I know what you're talking about. Hopefully I'm not making. I haven't left something. My son just beat cancer. Can't even Goku though. In poor taste, but it is a funny meme. I don't think so. Please do Zeus versus Ra. Zeus is Ra is too strong unless we use the highest scaling for Zeus. But Ra is too powerful. He's just so strong. Could chaos from Greek mythology scale to the other gods written by Lovecraft? I mean, he would be above that, Miru. He would be stronger than that. They would be more powerful than them. Oops, I lost you guys again. Hi, oh, Kite. How close are Hades and Poseidon to Zeus in terms of far? Sergius Soraphius, they're nothing compared to him. Like the guy says, all of you, go and pull off a chain, and I will lift you up with one arm and tie you on Mount Olympus. You don't understand what real power is. That's what the guy tells them. You don't get it. That guy is strong compared to them. They are terrified of his power. They're too strong. He's too strong, I mean. Mine is asleep in his basket by the window. Your cat. I think mine makes noises when he feels that lightning is coming, because he really does not like lightning. So what I have to do every time it rains is I have to open the door. He can come and sit with me, by the way, but he doesn't do this. What he likes doing is that I have to open the door to my room, and then he goes and sleeps not on the bed but under the bed. That's what he likes doing when he hears lightning. I don't know. I've tried to teach him. He can be on the bed, he could be on my lap, he could do anything, but he specifically likes doing that. Christy, can your cat beat Goku though? Goku is beyond conceptual manipulation, since even though he's not the strongest in his bed, he's still solo fiction. My hero. What video took the most studying to make so far? Which one? They're all really time consuming. Like I know that I try to upload on a daily basis, but every single one of them takes me a lot of time, like multiple months. I would say probably the most reading I've done, it's because I've done so much for all of them. I'm not trying to flex. Who cares how much you read, how many books you read? Who cares about that? But I've read so many for all of them. I wanted to say I was gonna say Sumerian, but I mean, if you combine Sumerian and Babylonian, for sure. So the Mesopotamian gods, to know how strong they are, it took me. It probably combined, it would have taken me like a year of yours reading. Oh, I got the answer actually. The most studying is gonna be the Chinese gods. I've literally been reading about them for years. Literally, not a joke. Can Sonic beat Goku? Goku, you're killing me, my friend. Thank you for the donation. I'll get to it in a sec. Can Goku beat can Sonic beat Goku? Isn't Arale faster than Sonic? And Goku is faster than Arale. So there you go. Regarding concepts, technically you are right. But fiction doesn't really obey real logic or science. For instance, Darkseid is the concept of evil in the sea, but there exist characters who are evil beyond. Right, but that's and also an idea, right? They're the idea of evil plus. You know what I mean? Goku versus Arc. No. Goku jump scare. I'm sorry for probably saying. I promise you I will lower the volume. The concepts can bias this description of what you see and forces you experience or by their own existing. By the way, I think you can scale a lot of Chinese noble martial arts pretty high. Most can easily be Goku. I would not be surprised. Who would be stronger, a god of concepts or a god above concepts? If by above concepts it means that he transcends or he is beyond all of conceptuality, every single idea as a whole, then he would be strong. He would transcend the very idea of a god who is above all concepts, right? I don't know if that makes sense. So he would be stronger. The second one. Also, a hot take of mine, a being like that would defeat omnipotence. I don't know if I talked about that the other time. I don't think I did the last the last chat. But I am of the opinion that omnipotence, I know some of you are going to laugh at me and say, you're insane. You read so many books that you went crazy. But I am of the opinion that omnipotence can be defeated. And when I say omnipotence, I mean actual, literal omnipotence. I think that it can be defeated. Hobbit was the man's first book. Yeah. And I mean, I'm not saying it was bad or anything. It's just that it's just not to me. I just wanted more. I wanted more. Well, The Hobbit was meant to be a children's story. Yeah, and it definitely feels like that. It feels very harmless. I'm not being edgy. I'm not being like, oh, I need somebody to have like a heart attack, or otherwise I'm not being edgy. No, it's fine to have harmless fun, but I think that because I've heard about Tolkien before I experienced it, right? I've heard so much about him. So I think that I went with a lot of preconceptions, and when I finally opened the book, I'm like, oh, this is like nothing I've heard. This is not at all like anything I've heard about Tolkien. So I think that's what it was. Probably if I would have gone blind and not ever heard about Tolkien and read the book, I probably would have really enjoyed it. I think that was my problem. So, in my opinion, if a character can manipulate concepts and translate reality infinitely, he is still infinitely weaker than a character with no concept manip, but is 2 layers above reality. But manipulate concepts. No. Manipulating concepts is fine, but I'm talking about creating them and destroying them, right? The guy who... Okay, let's go to Photoshop. Let's go to Photoshop again. The guy who can, here are all concepts. Here's the guy who can manipulate all concepts. Here's the guy who can destroy all concepts. And because I am a silly Billy, I didn't left space. And here's the guy who can create all concepts. Right? So that's how I see it. Okay, let's go back to the chat. Tolkien literally read it to his kids for bedtime. Yeah, in the book that I was reading, it had like annotations. So yeah, I read about that. I think it was sweet. Are you going to play Ojamas or Kuribos like a real man now? I will never. Sam Lam. Oh wait, Sam. Oh, Goku! Why'd you do this to me? Samyan, I will never, and let me repeat this, never cheat on my ancient gears. They are the only ones for me, forever. How high would you rank the God Golb from Adventure Time? I'd never read Adventure Time, so I don't know how strong he is. Oh, oops, I lost your, there it is. Tana, message retracted. Oh, hello, Tana. What is the strongest verse? It doesn't exist. You can always come up with a stronger character. So the strongest verse in fiction doesn't exist. Saying that fiction has a limit is saying that imagination has a limit. And if you think that imagination has a limit, that just shows that you are not very imaginative, right? The limitation is you, not the medium. Have you done the Greek pantheon yet? I can't remember. Not the entire pantheon, but I've done Zeus. I've done the strongest beings in the pantheon, and I've done Zeus versus Odin, which I feel pretty much covers all of it. He did Zeus, Edgar, Seal. How strong is Zamazu? Not that strong. I mean, he's been surpassed long ago. So, what is, in your opinion, is the strongest verse in fiction? Please tell me. RTX Metal, it doesn't exist. The strongest version in fiction cannot exist. Ra versus Sun Wukong? No. Ra. We're talking about a being that... Okay, so you need to understand that Sun Wukong is not immune to power null. And Ra, not only did he create the very concept of... Not only is he transcends the very concept of power. The man created it. He created the concept of power. You understand that? No. Ra is a monster. How powerful? The Flash. Kratos versus the Waters of Noon, father of Ra. Oh no, you didn't say Kratos, you say Chaos. Kratos lives rent-free in my head, man. Chaos versus Nu. Nu is all of existence combined. He's everything. That's why Ra is so crazy, by the way. Because Nu is supposed to be the Ogdoad combined, right? Nu is supposed to be the four facets of the water combined. The four facets of the water, what we call the Ogdoad. When we speak of it together, we call that Nu. But for some reason, Ra is more powerful than Nu. Like, Nu actually says, no, Ra would one-shot me. That's insane. You always hear the expression, the sum is greater than the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, or something like that. I think the saying goes like that. But with Ra, it's not like that at all. Ra is stronger than everything combined. Like, imagine if there was someone in the Cthulhu mythos who was more powerful than Yog-Sothoth. And Yog-Sothoth shows up and is like, even though that guy is part of me, that guy would one-shot me. I know it doesn't make sense to you, but that's how strong Ra is. Yo, I'm back. Hello, Atrocious. Welcome back. All Olympians besides him. Aren't most Olympians his offspring anyway? A lot of them descend from Zeus, yes. Schrödinger's cat will now be labeled literary who's cat. What are your thoughts on the wizards from the Dying Earth series? Do you think they scale to any other verses like Lovecraft? I have no idea what the Dying Earth series is. I'm sorry. Can like Sun Wukong beat all of fiction because he can shapeshift into his enemies? Yes, he can do that. Wukong can do that. And to a lot of guys, that's enough to put them down. But he cannot do that to certain beings. That to certain gods, he wouldn't be able to do that. We know this because he couldn't. What do you think about Batman with prep time, by the way? I made a whole video ranting about how much I dislike Batman with prep time. I read so much. Weird flex, but okay. I wasn't flexing. I was... Don't take it that way. I wasn't. I mean, comments are still showing on the stream. Comments are still showing on the stream. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I don't understand what that means. Is it a bad thing? Who can beat Ra if he's above Zeus and Marduk? No, Zeus is Ra is not above Marduk. Ra is above Zeus, but not Marduk. Oh, I see what you got to that conclusion, because you are equating Zeus with Marduk. We could do that. But at the same time, if we did that, we can also equate Zeus with Ra. We can assume that Zeus and Ra are the same being, which the Greeks believed. So, at that point, they're the same guy. Are Eldritch gods and Lovecraftian gods the same? Not just by design, but scaling. Eldritch gods. Well, Eldritch gods from which universe? The Lovecraftian universe? Does Lovecraft uses the term Eldritch gods? I think he does once. I think he only mentions it once, that term. I think so. Goku is even so strong, he's damaging you in reality. Our hero Goku is just that strong. He's just that tall. Mythology, Hercules versus Wukong. Who's stronger? Wukong. Wukong is more powerful. Oh, unless we are using Hercules after he becomes a god, right? Once Hercules becomes a god, then Wukong is nothing. Yo, new stream. Obviously, omnipotence can be easily defeated by a character who is beyond omnipotent. Right, but here's why here's why I believe that omnipotence can be defeated. I believe that omnipotence can be defeated because, in my opinion, and you're free to disagree. By all, I've never had anybody contest me on this, so feel free to like give me your thoughts. I believe that omnipotence can be defeated because, in my opinion, omnipotence is not active. I'm sorry, it's not passive, it's active, right? If omnipotence was passive, then by default, an omnipotent character will create an infinite amount of square triangles. But that doesn't happen, right? An omnipotent character has to want something for that thing to happen. So if a character becomes omnipotent, if Thanos tomorrow obtains the cosmic water juice, the cosmic apple juice, right? And he drinks it, and he's now omnipotent. Even then, Thanos would have to want to become undefeatable and immortal. Because if Thanos doesn't choose to become immortal, he still could die. A character could snap their fingers and delete his heart, and he would die even though he's omnipotent. That's what I believe. Oh, unfortunately, it's time for me to start studying. Have a nice day. Oh, bye, El Hadahi. Have a good day. Thanks for joining. How, bro? Not sure what that is. Canon omnipotent. Wait, what did Canon omnipotent person create, for example, a rock so heavy that even he himself can lift it. Yes. Sucks verse in a nutshell. He's the one who made it popular, but I disagree with his logic for why. His justification doesn't make sense to me, but I agree with him and his conclusion. What's up, man? Oh, what's the Yu-Gi-Oh card in the background? It's called Metaphys Executor, and it is, in my opinion, the most powerful creature in Yu-Gi-Oh so far. Lore-wise, he's the strongest. Let's go back to the chat. Today I celebrated my 21st birthday. Happy birthday, Julius Novachrono. Oh, hello, Julius. Happy birthday, man. I hope you had a good birthday. Oh, yeah, if you like those kinds of concepts-based fiction, Undead Unlucky might be interesting to you. Where does Goku jumpscare appear on the Goku jumpscare? Just woke up for you. Hello, Repnia. Ancient Gear goated. Hell yeah. In way too much fun donating to you. I'm gonna go broke. No, stop doing it. Stop doing it, bro. I'm saying thank you so much for all of your donations. But stop. Thank you. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you. Goku is the strongest. Yep, he's the strongest. Tolkien made the thing that Hesiod invented. Basically, the stuff before was just better. People were smarter. And the current age, in the shadow of that age, the Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion. What? Okay. The strongest verse in fiction is the Ojama verse. The strongest verse in fiction is the Ancient Gear verse. Is it? I wonder. I've never seen the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, but I bet I could come up with an argument that makes them really strong. Does Lovecraft have the strongest humans, like the humans at their peak? No, it would be humans from mythology. Once they become gods, that. But I guess that doesn't count. Some demigods, I guess. But it's kind of difficult, actually, now that I think. Oh, no, the strongest. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. I was going to talk about Buddhism, but no religions allowed. What's up? Love your videos and gold to be here. Oh, hello, RNG. Glad to be here. Okay, hello, RNG. Have you read Warhammer 40k? No, I showed it earlier in the chat, in the video. It's just too long. It's just too long. Kratos is chaos. Kratos is chaos in my head, apparently. He lives there, right? He lives there rent-free. I mean, a billion lions is a lot of lions. Speaking of a billion lions, is a lot of lions. Have you guys seen the new epic Dragon Ball meme that Kaba can beat Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? I don't think it's funny, but it's everywhere. You should read into the Scarlet King from the SCP Foundation community. I hate he's extremely OP. The problem with the SCP Foundation, right, is that because everyone is allowed to create a story, right? There's no official canon. Everybody's allowed to create a story. So I can right now create a story where the Scarlet King loses to, I don't know, Bob, the SCP called Bob. And Bob is just a normal human. And then the question is my story Should my story be used when Power's killing the Scarlet King? You will tell me no, because it makes him weak. But then it's completely arbitrary what we use there, right? Monkey King is Autoversal. That's from Versus Battle Wiki. I don't use that website. Okay, but with that argument, Ditto Solo's fiction. According to your bit, the Egyptian gods are scared of the gods of the boys. So does that mean Ra is scared of Cthulhu? No, because Cthulhu doesn't exist in the Lovecraftian universe, in Egyptian mythology. You could say that the Egyptian gods exist in the Lovecraftian universe, but we would have to prove that the Egyptian gods in Lovecraft are as powerful as the Egyptian gods in mythology. And the only argument you would have is like, well, they're called the same, but under that logic, Thor from Norse mythology and Thor from Marvel are the same guy. What's your favorite Light Yagami versus matchup, and what's up your opinion on DC Lucifer versus Nyarlathotep? So I've done some thinking, because this was asked, Lucifer versus Nyarlathotep was asked of me last time in the last stream, and I've done some thinking since, and I in that live stream I said that probably Lucifer. I've actually changed my mind. I think that because at that point, okay, let's go back to the staircase again. Me and my little Photoshop. This is why I needed it. Okay, so let's make a quick staircase here. I should probably have this like already made, you know? Right, so let's say that here is infinite dimensions, right? Let's say that this is infinite dimensions. And how many steps above infinite dimensions can Lucifer get? Because Nyarlathotep, you can get him like 4 or 5 times above that, right? So I think that Lucifer Morningstar would be, if you put them on a staircase and at the first step is infinite dimensions, I think that Lucifer Morningstar would be lower than Nyarlathotep. So I think Nyarlathotep would be stronger. And even if you don't like that reasoning, I think that the cosmology of Lovecraft is bigger than DC Comics. So on that alone, big cosmology go brr. So on that alone, I think that Nyarlathotep would beat Lucifer Morningstar. Then again, I'm not that familiar with Lucifer Morningstar. Maybe I would like read all of it and I'll come to the conclusion that Lucifer Morningstar is super busted. It appears that I go back and forth. What was the other part of your question? Favorite Light Yagami matchup? Oh, I once saw a video that was a very interesting premise. Is L from the Death Note series smarter than Sherlock Holmes? I saw that video. I was very interested on the title. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the person who made the video like took the time to read all of Sherlock Holmes, which I understand. I understand that not everybody's a masochist like me, but I thought that the video was super interesting, and I just thought, oh, it's a shame that video already exists, because I totally would have done that. I totally would have read everything about Sherlock Holmes and read the entire Death Note manga just to find out who's actually smarter. He means on the live stream we can see this live chat besides floating Apu, but it doesn't matter. On the live stream we can see this live chat. Yeah, but like people wanted that. In the last stream they told me that they wanted to see the chat on the video. So that's why I put it there. I can disable it. I can do this. Look, it's gone. But people told me last time that they wanted the live chat on the video. So that's why I put it there. That was on purpose. Guys, let's be real for a second. Ben 10 Solo's 40k universe. I mean, but those black things from Ben 10, what are they called? Hold on. It's something sapient. I know it's something sapient. Ben 10 sapient black thing, something like that. I'm gonna Google. Ben 10 sapient thing. Sapient. A celestial sapient. Those things are not that powerful. And this is the strongest thing that Ben 10 has. This thing. This guy is the strongest that Ben 10 has. And this thing is not that strong. So, I don't know. I don't know how strong Warhammer is. But this thing is not that powerful. Okay. I think the prophecy of the son of Zeus overthrowing him is humanity itself, not through force, but by being small enough to not be noticed and inherit the earth. That was actually about Hercules. Well, it's about Hercules or about Zagreus, I guess. It depends on how you look at it. I think I like it better when it's about Hercules, though. Wait, so much ups. The biggest. What do you think? Dang it! Where is? Wait, so how much stronger is Marduk than Ra in your opinion? depends on what we use. It's difficult because back to Photoshop. Back to Photoshop. Depends on what we use, right? Because I really need to have a staircase made that I should just like do drawings over it, right? So depends on what we use, because here's all concepts, which we were called the mess, right? Let's call them the mess, right? In Babylonian mythology, Babylonian, not Mesopotamian, not Sumerian, Babylonian. In Babylonian mythology, it's pretty difficult to determine who made the mess and how many they made, right? At best, you can get Inanna or Ishtar, you can get Tiamat. It's difficult. But if we use Sumerian sources and Babylonian sources and we combine them into the Mesopotamian pantheon, right, at their strongest, then Marduk is infinitely above an infinite amount of gods who are all transcending infinite concepts. That's at his most powerful. I'm gonna repeat that. Marduk is infinitely more powerful than an infinite amount of gods who transcend infinite concepts. Okay? And he's most powerful. So that's how much stronger than Ra he is. Let's go back to the chat. Goodbye, Photoshop. I don't know why I keep doing that. I should just leave it enabled. Who cares? Anyways. Where was I? Well, I see Yu-Gi-Oh! What's your favorite card? I see Yu-Gi-Oh! What's your favorite card? Oh, let's. My favorite card is this. Ancient Gear Chaos Giant. I freaking love this monster so much. My hero. Let's put it on the screen. Oops. What is the difference between omnipotent and outer versal? I wouldn't know, because I know that outer versal is from Versus Battle Wiki, but I wouldn't know the difference because I don't use that website. Depends on your theology of omnipotence in... Okay. As soon as Ben enters the setting, his strength is reflective in the warp, just making all the entities stronger. Greek versus Nura depends who's stronger versus Yog-Sothoth. Gods from mythology are more powerful than the other gods. Wait, but Goku obviously defeated... Oh, no, obviously Goku beats everything. Oh, obviously. Goku solos the concept of Goku soloing. That makes sense to me. What do you think about Indian... Ben 10 is so fudge. The most powerful gameplay-wise is Maxi. How powerful is my dad? In my opinion, a character should be omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent to be truly... be considered undefeated. At that point, there is no character. But if you are actually omnipotent, you are essentially, you are also omniscient and omnipresent, because you can just choose to be those things, right? If you are omnipresent, you don't get to be omniscient and omnipotent. If you are omniscient, you could be omnipresent and omnipotent. But if you are omnipotent, you could just choose to be omniscient and omnipresent. What does it do? The Metaphys Executor. Oh, the card is garbage, but I was talking about the... Well, I don't know if it's garbage. I just don't play Metaphys, the deck. But lore-wise, in the universe of the card, that monster is the most powerful being in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's stronger than Exodia and Horakti. Ben 10 versus Goku stuff is based. Don't tell me what to do. Probably saying, stop it! Stop donating! You've donated too much. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Really. Stephen from MC, when? If someone has the power to be stronger than his opponent, then doesn't he just win? If he has the power to wish to become stronger than the opponent, that depends. It depends on how far we can push that ability and what his opponent can do, because his opponent could defeat himself, right? I know it's strange, but it makes sense in my head. What do you think about old Yu-Gi-Oh! Chaos meta? I think that being a Yugi boomer and being like, oh, the olden days were better. I think that's weird, and people shouldn't do that. I don't like SCP, boring headcanon mythology. Look, anyone is allowed to enjoy whatever they want. I just like to explain to people that it's really hard to scale it. It's really, really hard. Your dad is so powerful that he left to get milk and cigarettes, warping all of reality. Our Hindu god, the 5 ages of men of Hesiod, the Silmarillion, was before Lord of the Rings, and Lord of the Rings itself is the shadow of that age. Oh, I see. You're telling me that. I disagree with that actually. I don't think that the world of Tolkien exists in the world where I don't think that all of the mythological deities exist. This is one of those things that I'm gonna have to address on those videos. I know 3 things that I'm gonna have to address. That Eru Elubitar is not the god of the Bible. What's presented in the text triumphs what Tolkien says on a letter, and the fact that all mythological gods exist in the Tolkien verse. I'm gonna have to address those things in the video. I know for a fact now. The biggest and most those are the 3 things that people are gonna fight me most. Those 3 things are the Asset of Dreams reality of Tolkien. I know that now. The biggest and most complex lore is the lore of our world IRL. Change my mind. No, the Planet Earth's lore goes hard. Yeah, you're 100%. It's super complicated. Did you ever played Elder Scrolls game? I played some Skyrim. I definitely want to power scale Elder Scrolls. Actually, after Tolkien, my next big project is going to be Elder Scrolls. I pretty much have that decided now. Love your videos, man. Thank you. Clack, 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 clack. Finger snap, finger snap, finger snap. You could say mythologies. What would you say is your favorite video that you made? The one that I like making the most. I really enjoy going through the mythologies. So I don't know which one I like the most. They're all just so fascinating, and they have beautiful stories. Their stories are so beautiful every time. It's just so beautiful. All of it. I'm in love with it. I love all of those books. I know that I do them at the surface by reducing them to just unga bungas, but the stories are just so beautiful. Every time I read a text and they have like a really good line, I'm like, damn it, I wish I was a good writer. It just makes me jealous that I'm never gonna reach that level of peak. Is this a bad time to mention I'm deathly afraid of staircase? I've been triggering you the entire video. Way lower, like a janitor lower. The Shinigami is murder. Could please do a video on how powerful is the Zoroastrian pantheon? I would have to look into it, but yeah, sure. Chat disappears when it is uploaded to second channel, so chat on stream is necessary. There you go. That's why people want the chat on the video. Would celestial sapien, literally who? Do concepts exist or are merely forces we experience and we name them? What do you think? Do concepts exist? Oh, but you're asking me if math is discovered or invented. That's what you're asking me. I don't think I would have the authority to settle that debate. Unfortunately, Villain laughed talking frog. I have to sleep soon. Oh, okay. Goodbye, Julius Novachrono. Thank you for joining. Rest well, my friend. Make a video on Ojamas, Benju's ancient gear, and power scale them. I know for a fact you will come out knowing Ojama is stronger and better. I would never. Nobody's stronger than my ancient gear. I would make them so strong they would be Goku. Goku solos. Speaking of the devil, I think Alien X has the power of the material universe, and the gods of chaos have conceptual manipulation. Minecraft Steven Wen, Baal with weapons scales above Marduk and Ra. If we accept that the Mesopotamian pantheon exists within the Canaanite universe, right? If we accept that Babylonian mythology, let's just finish. Let us just finish. Thank you, Goku. Thank you for blowing my ears every time. That's how he reminds me that he's at the top. I forgot what I was saying. God damn it, Goku! You distracted me. Question: what makes a character a god? Interesting question, and I actually wanted to make a video about that. What makes a god a god? Right? What is it? I wanted to make a video about that, but I don't know if people are up to. I would be interested in me branching out and making other videos that have not to do with power scaling. I'm sure that all of you guys watching would, But I don't know. I'm still thinking. That's a video that I would like. That discussion, and if not a video to the discussion, like just make a live stream to talk about it. What makes a god a god? It's super cool. It's super cool. You gotta have a very in-depth discussion with that. Moving on. When Warhammer Gods video, it's just so much. Tell them to stop printing books, and I will read all of it. How high does the legendary Exodia scale? The legendary Exodia. I don't know, because at that point we're using the lore from the cards, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know how strong he is. Could Marduk beat Zeus? Could Marduk beat Zeus? Babylonian. Oh, sorry guys, I got a text message. People are there. Yes, I'm on my way. I know. Jesus Christ. With or without me, we're getting no customers, so it barely maintains itself. It's for my business. Sorry guys. Are the Elder Scrolls deities stronger than Goku? Probably no. Probably no. But I mean, I don't know anything about Elder Scrolls, but probably not. Because they're like planet level, no? They're like always fighting about a planet? Is that to my understanding? Like, that guy, Dragon Man, what's his name? I want to say Ancalagon, but that's not his name. And Skyrim Ancalagon, whatever his name is, he just wants to eat a planet. So, aren't they all planet level then? I don't know. You can tell that I don't know anything about Elder Scrolls. Here is something interesting. Zeus was never mentioned much in Greek mythology, in Mycenaean Greece, so Zeus might be a foreign god. Imagine Yogg-Sothoth and Azathoth getting turned into a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and they are god cards like, well, do I have news for you, Miru? Do I have news for you? Because... am I spelling Azathoth wrong? I was. Look at this. Guess who that is? Some of the other gods exist in Yu-Gi-Oh! Some of them. Hi. Hello, Speed. But can your dad beat your mom? Oh, wait. That's not a good way to put it. Ben 10 would be destroyed by Goku. It's not controversial to say Ben 10 doesn't know how to fight and relies on overpowering his opponents, so fighting Goku would destroy him. Hey buddy, love your videos. Do you have any opinions on the power scaling of Umineko? From what I understand, that's one of those verses that people think is unbelievably strong and one-shots everything, and usually those kinds of verses are just overhyped, and when you looked into it, they turn out to be not that strong. So I would not be surprised if Umineko is just like that. I think also that From Software Gods solo fiction. It's hard to solo fiction because let me explain you what soloing fiction entails. But by when you say that a character solos fiction, what you're saying is that suppose that here is a guy that I'm just gonna make right now. His name is John. Actually, it looks like his name is Ton. Okay, his name is Ton. And his power is that he can beat all of fiction. That's it. That's his power. He solos fiction. So when you say that I just created this character. This counts as a fictional character. Don't give me the it doesn't count. This is literally a fictional character. I just created him. So when you're saying that From Software Gods beat all of fiction, you're saying that From Software Gods can defeat my character Ton. Who can solo all of fiction. That's his power. That's the problem with saying, unironically saying, solos fiction. Do concepts exist or are merely forces of experience? Like the Norse gods being Trojan heroes is so cool. Could you get in Norse mythology? Actually, here's a fun fact. In Norse mythology, Achilles actually goes to the Nordic lands, and he fights for a bit there. I don't know if you guys knew that. Could you get Zeus above Marduk? Zeus above Marduk? Yes, because Zeus has so many texts that if you use all of them, he's like impossibly strong. My god, lore man, bearer of the power scale, I humble ask thee, which Lovecraftian god is packing the most dong meat? Even Record of Ragnarok? If not, I feel like you'd get ever read a Record of Ragnarok. If not, yeah, I know about it. I just don't like the art style. The actual drawings, I just don't like them. I think that they look kind of off-putting. Nidium solos fiction. Goku solos the stream. I read ROR, it's really good. When Goku jump scare, I Kamehameha all over the place. Goodbye, gotta go. Erika Powell, goodbye, have a good day. And actually, guys, Erika's not the only one who has to go. I gotta go too. Everybody out of the business is telling me, get down here. As if we're gonna get any customers just because I'm there. I'm sorry, guys, I gotta go. But it was great being with all of you here. Thank you so much for joining and for helping me test everything. I am so happy that everything is working. That was just the point of this stream. Thank you all for joining me. I have no idea what's coming next. I don't know what video is coming next. I'm gonna make up something up. And yeah, I'm still working on my Lord of the Rings. Probably my prediction is probably another 6 months, but I'm not gonna rush it. I will make the video when I make it. Like I said, do it right or don't do it at all. And on that note, I'm gonna leave you all. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love you all. Thank you for joining and have a good day or afternoon, whatever it is. Bye. Take care. Love you all. Bye.